G'day everybody and welcome to this Elaborate Lands pre-alpha demo playthrough. We're just going to suss it out. This is a new sort of colony sim city builder that's come out from a German-based company. We're going to play through it and just see how we feel about it, see how it rates for us. Obviously you can't unlimit the frame rate, so we'll get rid of camera shake. There it is, tragically showing my 4-gen old graphics card, which hopefully I will be updating at some point soon. Edge scrolling, no, strategic camera. Okay. Pretty standard controls there. Let's have a crack, guys. Let's have a crack. Okay, so this is also a, what do they call it? 4X? So a civilization style. Acquire a region by building a settlement center. Construct a settlement center. Okay. Construct a settlement center. What do we got? Tech trade. Help. Build. Yeah. Ah, okay. Does it change based on where you put it? Doesn't appear to change any values of any sort. So we'll put it there. Okay. Most buildings require materials such as wood to construct. Understood. Goods are gathered only once. Over time, most goods are shared globally between regions. Okay. Build a woodcutter. Oh, must be built on the forest. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. The road automatically goes there. That's pretty cool. Food consumption. Excuse me for a second. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Had to get the crap out of my throat. Food consumption. Food is consumed by your population. Increase it by producing various types of food types, such as fish. Fisheries are multi-tile buildings and are placed on 3 adjacent tiles. Click again. Right, so it'll boom, boom, boom. Click add or remove farm fields button in the bottom right panel to adjust the size of your farm. Okay. Fishery. Build it right there. Okay. Construct fishery extension. There we go. Okay, sorry, figured that out. Workforce. Most buildings require workforce. When one of your regions lacks workforce, a warning appears on the left side of the screen. Missing workforce. The circle next to the warning fills up each turn. If you ignore it for too long, something negative will happen. Interesting. So that circle will fill up and then bad things happen. Workforce is a regional good. Regional goods are displayed above the village. Are displayed above each region. They can only be used there. Houses increase the global population and regional workforce. Okay. Construct a house. Okay, that's done. Place your farm on fertile land to increase output. Understood. Goods are gathered at fixed ratios. Complete all inputs of a group to produce its output. You require 2 sprouts for each 1 vegetable you want to produce. In the example, you require sprout to produce the second vegetable. Another sprout to produce the second vegetable. Alright, so we're going to build a vegetable farm. Fertile land would be there. We'll build that there. Okay. Faith consumption. Your population also requires faith, but less than food, I would hope so. Build a chapel near houses to produce faith from the population within its radius. Very good. I do love it. The dove, bird of peace, is always the symbol for religion. Build more houses. We are building more houses. I'm about to turn that bloody edge scroll off because it's surprisingly annoying. Let's see if we can do it. And here, menu, options, edge scrolling, apply. Now I know why it was off by default. There we go. Okay. Expansion. As base and region is limited, you will need to expand and claim new regions frequently. Understood. We are going to claim a new region. What do you reckon? Left. Right. Over here. Up here. Over there. Up there. Nice and good deal of stone up there. I wonder what the stones are. We might go this way, so we'll keep the river in the... and we'll build it on the hill. There we go. Okay, we got to do the basics of every settlement's stuff. There, yeah. Food, fishery going, we'll put him there. And we will add fields, yes, yes. We'll build a vegetable farm. Ooh, not a lot of fertile land over this way, and one of it's on the trees, which is not ideal. Oh, yeah. There, might be a better choice. There. Alright, houses. And a chapel. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Had a sneeze coming on. I'm sure you didn't want your eardrums blown to pieces. Very limited range on the chapel. It's just the ones immediately around it. Well, I suppose, can you... Need knowledge, as per the norm with these sort of games. You've got to crank out the science. So it seems very hex referenced. You got to, rather than putting the church there where I have, you put it out here, surround it with houses. Put the school out here, surround it with houses. Okay. Oh, thought we'd got them all. We still need one over here. Okay. You can open the tech tree in the upper left corner of the screen. Understood. Technology tree is used in various categories. Click on the technology like side to make an unlock it and expend the knowledge. We're going to go straight for the grog, are we, guys? Gather cider to gain beverages. Construct an apple orchard. Okay. Does it also need to be on fertile land? Yes. That's where it'll go. Okay. Okay, so every building connected to it increases your influence. Connected to a keep increases your influence. Keep, which you can put sort of anywhere. Back there. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Jesus, 10 missing. Ouch. You can research upgrade for your settlement centres to increase the amount of population and workforce for your houses. Understood. That's the wrong thing that I'm looking at there. 5 influence and 5 wood, which I have. Research settlement level 2. Copy that. That's level 2. Advanced materials. High tier buildings require Materials such as tools for construction need to research tool making in the tech tree. Roger that. Advanced materials, tool making. Some goods need to be processed for interest. Iron needs to be processed into tools. Understood. First build an iron mine on an iron vein to produce iron. Then build a toolsmith, yada yada yada. I'm guessing that's iron. Ah, I see what you could do. So you could put a watchtower out around your outlying producers, and then they also gain influence. There you go. That's right. Iron mine. There are no additional fields, and then we need a toolsmith. I assume he can go place near economic buildings. Put him there. Yeah, to optimize production, you can unlock improvements. Unlocking improvements requires more knowledge than other tech. Research a sawmill. That's the tutorial over. Interesting. Okay. We don't have enough knowledge yet, but we'll get there. Alright, well the tutorial's over, guys, but we'll continue playing for a bit just to have a bit of a muck around. Animation and art style all seem pretty solid. Simplified but solid. Gameplay is all pretty smooth. I probably should use missing. Yeah, I know they're missing workforce. You don't have any iron. Ooh, what do we got there? Is that coal? That is coal. Can we unlock coal? Do we need coal? Guessing we will need coal, but not at this time. Close that. What else did we build over here? At the school. An apple orchard. This place could probably use an apple orchard, but fertile ground is going to be problematic. looks like that's the best we can achieve. So it's not perfect, but it's okay. Sawmill for these guys. What I'll do, I'll experiment with this because we also want to build a keep over here, but I want to see if it surrounds. You can only have one school per region. Boo. Probably the same with the church, I imagine. Yep, one per region. I assume that there's a way you can expand your influence of the church and the school. What we will build, keep. Okay. Now we can research level 3, which is good. 10 influence of 1 stone. We do not have stone at this time, but we are going to get stone. Theoretically, guys, we're going to get stone. Aha. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Who's missing food? we just need to grow more? There we go. Okay. So you don't necessarily need to build the same thing in each sort of section because they do share resources. But yeah, that's where we're at. We'll try this challenge. Have a pop of 1,000. So we've got keeps going. So you do, probably ideally you want to have the keeps, but the watchtowers would probably also help. I think you need 1, so that'll output 1. That'll output 2. That'll output 2. That outputs 2. Even though it should probably out. Oh no. The wall went around the. Yep. What about up here? Output 1. Output 1. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's any real point in building any of them at the moment. We are going to build more of these because why the heck not? We have the resources. We shall exploit said resources. So the walls automatically expand to incorporate any new areas. Farm, food. Well, we could actually do another fishery. We don't necessarily have to do a farm either. Very good, very good, very good. They're all chugging along. Go down here. Do we have enough influence to claim another zone? You need 2. So I don't believe there's any way to speed up time. So not entirely sure how you would progress if you need more influence. I'm guessing you need to build something. 1 action takes a turn. Let's see what happens here. Oh, there we go. More influence. Ta-da! We've upgraded the keep to level 2. We shall now expand before we run out of influence again. Over here. Iron mine. I might put him there. Schmelter. Woodcutter. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, markets. Yeah, we're out of wood. Okay. Okay. By the looks of things, the dark green grass is the fertile land. So I've got no idea whether this is accurate or not, but it seems to be leaning towards you want to specialise out districts. So, you know how this one's a wood and farming district. That seems to be what it's driving towards. Looks like it automatically selects based on the amount of trees that are around, which I suppose is good. Okay. Okay. So the keep will only put walls around the ones that it's connected to, not anything else. that's done. Okay. That may have been a mistake. Do I even have luxuries, or is that a beverage? What are our luxuries? Beverage. We haven't even started luxuries, so okay. But I'm guessing. No, I don't know. Don't know. Anyway. I've already got a church. Doi. Okay. Little quarries are pretty cool, eh? All the art style and animations, whilst simple, in terms of not overly complex in how it looks, I think it's very solid in how it comes across, which is good. Can I build a marketplace now without much trouble? Generates wealth from public buildings. Interesting. So can you tear down a building? Does not appear so. So they'll rebel if they don't have luxuries. So what can we crank out in terms of luxuries? Clay to make pottery. Alright, we'll go with this. Okay, so everybody's happy for now until I continue expanding. What do we got else? What do we got else? My learned me English well. With you, what do we got else? Build a uni to develop more knowledge, build a library. Okay, wealth. Probably should have looked at what they did, guild system. It needs a... No, there we go. Generates wealth from economic buildings, taxation, blah, blah, blah. Faith. I wonder if that's just an upgrade deal. I'll unlock that. We'll just see if it's an upgrade deal. Where are we? It is. So that's how you expand your influence to be... sorry, the radius of buildings. That's how you expand them to be more... God damn. They're after me forever than now. Clothing, clothing, clothing. Okay. So they need fertile land also. Okay. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on all my resources and stuff as well as trying to crank out. I wonder if I could build across. I don't think I could cross the region there. What do you reckon? You reckon I can? I don't think you can. Yes, you'll go there and there with a cloth maker. Right, so this displays the balance of what you're producing, so you want to keep that in a positive at all times, which means we will crank out more. Luxuries. Okay. The difficulty with this seems to be that you don't constantly produce the materials. It's a one-time sort of hit, and that's what you've got to balance. Glass making from a forest. That's interesting. Okay, and then what does salt give us? You can build a salt mine, but what does salt give us, if anything? Won't be unlocking that for a while. Bread making. Windmill. They did tell us that we should unlock that. I need more. I'll have to unlock that soonish. Near as I can tell, there's no way to... When actions when goods are only gathered on building construction, not over time. Because they've already got one day. It's interesting, it seems to limit. So why can't I build a wheat farm out here? Too far away from the river, maybe? Okay, yeah, it's interesting that you can't build a wheat farm out here. It's very interesting, don't you think? Okay. guys. I'm just sussing something out. No. Okay, so once you build a bakery next to it, it claims the whole farm. Yeah, you and your damn luxuries. Take a breath, will you? So I wonder if rather than just spamming all the forests at once, you shouldn't do that. I don't know. You can't build bread there either. Can't be building away on mountains. Not enough workforce. It's weird, isn't it? You can't build. What's the requirement for building a... It is very, very strange that you can't do that. It's quite the balancing act. This game, you've really got to get things right. Otherwise, you just end up in a constant build cycle. What are you missing here? Yeah, quite the balancing act. And the difficulty being to gather more resources, you need to build something, which means you're constantly sort of expanding when you probably didn't really need or want to. But maybe that's the idea. You claim a region, don't touch it. Maybe we'll go with that. I just want to keep an eye on the resources, see what happens after we claim a region, but I do want to claim a useful region if possible. Nothing else really moved. Yeah. So why is that a city? It must be the number of houses versus... do you want to build your markets and your taverns next to each other wherever possible? Can't build a sheep farmer there either. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Can you build it there? Nope, can't build it there either. But I can do the sheep. I wonder why that is. It doesn't really say. Unless it's a, is it a workforce thing? I can build it down here. I've got plenty of faith with not a hell of a lot of use for it, to be honest, but... Okay, I'm still sort of at a loss as to how to trigger end of turn stuff. Yes, okay. I suppose we just gotta keep expanding, but I want to also keep I want to keep all the workforces in a bit of a surplus if I can, which is going to be tricky. Probably didn't need that one. That one's huge, this one. Need to find something to do with the workforce over there. I wonder if I can... I was hoping you could rip up a field, a farm once you've... So we'd already done it, but it does not appear to be the case. Aha! There you go, guys. Figured it out. So you got to click the pickaxe to get rid of stuff. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to get rid of these veg farms here. Yes, yes, yes. We're missing food. Thank you. What else can we get rid of? Yep, I'll get rid of that because I don't really need that much populace in this area. But there we go. Okay. So you can rip up buildings to do things again, which means you are no longer going to be there. You're no longer going to be there. You're going to be there. And the marketplace will be there. There you go. More coinage. So you can move things around post facto as needed. Sawmill's fine. Is that doing anything now? I don't think it is. So we can get rid of that. We can put that somewhere else. I wonder if there's going to be more influential places to put it now. That's pretty good. So that's probably another way you can just gain cheap influence when you need to cap out your points. You can just knock out how cheap first before I go freaking ballistic on it. 1 wood, 3 workforce. That's not too bad. That's 2. Yeah. I wonder if it's worth my while, because I've only been building singular schools in the areas. Well, you can only build 1 school per region, so it's not like you can slap down more to increase your learning. Slap that down there, and then what I'm going to do... You goddamn luxuries. Yeah. I know you're missing your workforce. I'm getting there. So it looks like to expand your learning, or to bump your learning up, you can upgrade your populace, which will give you that input of learning. Could get rid of that. So a good cattle farm will produce 6 cows. So in terms of production on tiles, a cattle farm is worth the same as 3 vegetable farms. These guys take up 5 spots to produce 6 output. They take up 6 to produce 3, 9. So 3 vegetable farms produce more than a cattle farm. Yeah. Cheese trade, total population balance, bread and cheese. Cheese, eh? That's not what I was looking for. I'm looking for food. Doesn't really tell me what salt's for. Can't go to university. Public buildings. Can't go to library either. Hey, gold. I think I need to research it though, don't I? In order to utilize it. Yes, I do. Anyway, I've got to fix the food situation. I'd love to know why this city's so freaking big. Does it even need to be that big? I've got way too many people. Gonna take things down a notch. So I don't need a massive abundance of workers over here that are doing next to nothing, which is taking the pressure off all of our resources, which is good. We've got no more stone really, so we won't be upgrading anything for a while. Still got salt, but I don't know. Like, we can unlock salt mining, but what do we do with it? Screw it. No, I don't have points anyway. But yeah, I don't know. We've got it, but I don't know what it would achieve to have it. Anyway, I'm going to try and do a beeline for this. Now, I don't know what that gives me, having it there. Ah. So you build snap out a bunch of fisheries after you make some wood. Okay. Still don't have enough for research. And there's another stone joint over there. Don't need 9 down here. So here's my dilemma, guys. How do I trigger an action that gives me more knowledge? Sorry guys, I'm just doing some internal sort of monologuing here on sort of efficiencies on how to do things, and I'm thinking you've got to build your houses. You're going to have to try this. Not that I particularly want to, but we're going to have to try this. Okay, so you got your houses. This should give me 6. Versus if you build it first. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing wrong. You got to build your houses first, then your public buildings, and you got to pre-plan sort of how you're going to put them down. That's where I've been going wrong. Yeah. Just experiment with this and see what happens. So it would appear that there's a bit of an encouragement on moving things around. to optimize as you unlock things, which is good, I think. Encourage people to change things up a bit. Do we want to go straight to sort of a catch between, do we unlock like salt mining or I think we're a long way off that one just yet. What does glass making do? Produces glass. Well, that's very descriptive. Where are you? I see. So it looks like you can build. You can't build on hilly areas, so like wheat and things like that. That's what we're going to use. We will unlock the gold luxury since we've got it available to us. Oh, we don't have enough wood. And we're going to need more than that. Okay. think rather than, although it's, I sort of use reasons, rather than having a destroy tool, it should be a move tool. So you can swap tiles as required. You could even put a cost on it, so people just don't go ballistic. That's a thought that I have. So taverns want to be near production buildings. These guys want to be near public service buildings. Okay. Yeah, so the sheep can go in the hilly areas, but the pigs have got to stay sort of in the flat areas. So it would seem, rather than going to each region and building the basics like church, school, blah blah blah, you build what's good for that particular region, expand the populace to accommodate, and then drop in your churches and schools after the fact to get a big hit of points. So if I was to, I wonder if you were to remove things like that, it would affect the balance, wouldn't it? I should lose. Yeah. So then you lose knowledge. See? So you would only move schools based on your ability to get more sort of impact around it. doesn't look like there's much to do there. So this school's got 3. But if I was to move it there, it'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be a better option. See? So you want to optimize placement. I don't think the churches is going to matter as much because we are producing so much more bloody faith than we have any sort of use for. I have not come across a use for faith yet. Like knowledge you spend, faith you just have. It's like a happiness thing. Got 4, we could potentially have 5. And you don't want these next to each other like that because they will mess with each other's thing. So what I'll do is I'll move that and that. Okay. That one's fine. Do we have a school? This one is useless. But in this particular area, stick one there, and then the school, which over here is doing Zippo to give us good production of stuff, will go there. That one, it's because that's where I built the center, which, yeah, and the keep's over here. Yeah, that's better. Faith production, whilst it's dropped, it's still pretty good, although I could probably move it there. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. We'll put the church, or the chapel, there. And a home there. It's pretty good. Although I could move him there and get all 4. I'll do that. Okay, school's good. He's got 3. So I move him there. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the potential for another. So you. I need to get rid of that as well. Stick that in there. Yes. Put another house here. Yes. Church. Chapel. 2, 2. I'll put it there. I can get rid of that. Yep. Put it there. And put the chapel there. Not max, but better. This one. Yes, yes. Better, 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 better. Apologies. But it's definitely looking like you want to build your schools and the like either in the open or surrounded. So, like here, I could change a few things over here to get a better result. Get rid of that, that, and that to go. Okay, and then you can do school right there, and then a church, chapel right there, and then down the line, you know, you get more. You get rid of this one because it's not needed way over there. Yeah, bam, bam, and you know, you start producing more faith. I'll get rid of that because this may be upgrade time rather than then we upgrade. And we got positives, and we got massive boosts on our learning. So that it's only taken us an hour and 51 minutes, guys, according to the timer. That's how you ideally want to start building your settlements. Like this one, you want to have them connected, which is going to be the catch. He's only got 3, but there's nowhere you could really do a 4 except for over here, which we might have a crack at. What do you reckon? We'll have a crack and see if we can do that. Okay, we will, just to make sure that, I wonder if you even need to connect them, to be honest. You probably don't. Well, you would for the keep. They would need to be connected for the keep. But for maximum production of stuff, not really. There you go. So with some optimization and stuff, we've got way more knowledge, and we've sort of we've toned it back on the religion side, but that's because I wasn't doing churches. I was doing chapels. I'm not burning stone to build churches for it's frankly not bloody worth it, because you know the amount of we got no use for we got no spendability for religion. I think it's just a happiness sort of marker, and we don't need any more than what we have, so there's no point really. Yeah, it's 6 villagers out there, so we might make a clothes joint. We're going to need wood, aren't we? You got just enough wood to squeeze this through, which is good. Yes, yes, we're low on wood. There's probably some places that that's already sawmilled. They did say you only want to dump these where there's multiple sawmills in range. I'm going to give us +5. We'll click this. I want to see how much it gives us. Does it give us 5, 6, 7, or does it give us 2? Let's have a look. Gives us 5. So looking at the tech tree, what do we want to do now? Do I unlock keep 3? What does keep 3 give us? I know it gives us more influence. Generates influence except for farms. You need glass for the upgrade anyway. So knowledge, maybe universities. We'll go universities, and we'll start. What's the upgrade? I bet you. What do you bet any money we need freaking glass to upgrade it to a uni? No, just stone. So we're going to upgrade this, and we want to see. Gives us 1 stone and 10 pop. Let's see how much knowledge we get out. We're on 32 now, so 53. Cool. That's what I'm looking for. So we're already at settlement center 3, so we do have to build. And you see how its range has also increased, which is good. We do have to build some homes. Low on food. And this is the catch with all the upgrading stuff. The upgrade takes an additional workforce. Therefore, you may need additional houses. Therefore, you will need additional food. It's this balancing act that we've got to deal with. But once you get the sea tiles, it would appear that a cheap sort of hack for more food is to slap out some fisheries that just smack out food, which is good. So we've got 56 now in the tech. To build to keep level 3, we've got to manufacture glass. This does something. Generates more influence based on locality to buildings. The academy, this needs glass. So the 3rd tier needs glass for upgrades. So that is what glass is for. So it would increase the radius. So it may not be a bad purchase, but we need to increase. We need to make glass first. Is a grand cathedral just a... I wonder if that's just like a yay, you've done it kind of deal. Sure, yeah, put some more stone. Still have no idea what this is for. Anyway, we will need glass, so we will unlock glass making. And we'll stick it here. Apologies for that. I suppose the question would be, do you always want to have keeps to generate influence? Do you want to build it and get the influence immediately? Or do you want to hold off until you need it? Yeah. Hops farm requires brewing. Granary we're not at. Fruit press improves. A lot of these are just improving outputs. I'm looking. Granary requires a granary. A windmill allows wheat farms to produce more. Those are all of that. Produces salt, but it does not tell me what salt is for. You know, I can do the coal mines as well. Yeah. Anyway, we'll try and get the population thing, which is what we're trying to get to, which is going to be a delicate balance, I think. That's the whole map sort of revealed. We might do a mix. We might we use one of the big ones to do some glass, and then we'll do. We might leave that one as glass as well. We'll do wood. Wood. Let's see now, what can we do in terms of making sure we maximize. So the school will go there. Dun, 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 dun. Build another one there. And we'll slap the old school there. And then we will upgrade. There we go. Actually, no, we'll do another fishery. We got the pop. We may need to build another house down here. We're a little low on influence. Find some wood. Does building a keep require influence? No, it does not. It requires wood. So we'll claim another. We already have that area. Interesting. So we should be able to pop some fisheries in. Just food. How are we doing on pop? Pop's alright. Okay, alright. But we are going to need some. This is the catch, because the keep requires workers. So you need a positive workforce of 10. in order to build a keep around an area. This one looks like it's the closest one. So okay, and then we slap out a keep. Not enough wood. Derp. Derpy derp. Okay, and then we should be able to slap out a keep on this one. I'll stick it there since there's nothing else we can really put around it. And that gives us our influence pop. So I did a little bit of reading on Reddit from the guy who developed this game, and he does emphasize it is a planning game. You have to plan things out to get them to where you need them to be, which I get now. Beverages. It's good. Now we're very positive on beverages. We're still shy on food, but we can come back to here. Yes. But we could slap a keep around this one now. If we had enough wood. Okay, then we should be able to throw a keep around this one. And we got another bump to influence. A 30 odd away from the first goal of having bronze population bonus. Lots of trees and fertile farmland. Lots and lots of trees and some not so fertile land. Some trees. Few trees. Trees. If you didn't notice, the options available to us are trees. Unless, of course, we claim another thing and produce 3 more fisheries. What I might do, though, is it worthwhile? Let's see where we're at with the tech trees. What else we can... Bookmaking, inputs, paper. Where the hell do you get paper? From a flax farm. So I'm guessing that allows you to unlock a flax farm, which outputs books. And what do books do? Oh, it's a luxury. Blah, blah. Brewing. Brewing. Should probably be somewhere in there anyway. It's brewing, food. Ah, that's where you need the coal. What about the butcher? Is that where you need salt? Yep, that's where you need salt. Ah, we finally figured out why we need that stuff. Ah. So we'll need a coal. We'll need that. And then we'll need that in order to build that, which I don't have enough stuff for at the moment. We require more wood to build that. Oh, they got a decent radius on them. Does require coal though. So we go back to here. Build a coal mine. Okay, then we build a smokery. Yeah, +3. Let's see how much more food we get. A decent chunk. it's probably not worth it for just a 3 bump. So it doubles the output. Oh, by the looks of that. And the salt one was for, I think that was for the butcher. He needed salt. What did the windmill need? Tools. Okay, okay. Okay, we seem to be working our way through this. I'm only going to try and get to the bronze, guys, because I will continue to strive for the gold, and I will maybe post a quick follow-up video to it if I get to the gold. But we're at 2 hours and 15 minutes, so time is eking on. I don't think anyone will sit here and watch 10 hours worth of me talking and figuring stuff out. I would appreciate it, but I think it's ambitious to say that they would do that. We will need to bump this before we go to... That one's already been bumped. But that one will need to be bumped before we go to the keep. Same with this one. Although that's already been bumped, so that'll need a couple more houses, 5 more houses, 4 more houses before we put a keep on it. Same with this one. This will need 5 more homes before we put a keep on it. A couple more for this one as well. Got salt over there. So it's already got a keep and it's already sort of upgraded. I'm assuming in like the final product there'll be much bigger forests or a way to build bigger forests. Yeah, I assume that'll be a thing. And you can build that, but why bother? Hops is still, where are we gonna? Hops 7 big, so there's probably going to be the best place to build a hops thing, which we will do, I think. I've decided that in the effort of, sort of like this one, in the effort of surrounding a school, so you get maximum output of knowledge, you put your city centre next to a resource, because if you put a school there, it won't generate anything if it's right next to that, but this generates something for a school, so it's more worthwhile to have that there. We'll stick this here. Oh, we're still not. Oh, will we have enough? Yes, max output farm. Yeah. I'll put a brewery there as well. Okay. church put in there eventually. Requires 10 to upgrade, so it's not really worth sort of upgrading the school until after you've upgraded the town. I think this one's probably worth an upgrade. Possibly. City centre, I'm lacking the influence. I'll need to build a keep first. Like this over here. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so we'll bump the school. Yes. And then we will bump the town. There we go. There we go. Very good. And guys, that was it. Congratulations, we hit the bronze level challenge. I will end this video here and I will continue playing around, and I'll bring back, if I make it to silver, I'll bring back a quick video showing you what I changed up, what's changed to get us to silver, and then the same for gold. What I'll do here though is a quick pan around, so you know this is where all this area is at, this is where this area is at. It's all that, all that, all that. This area is just largely undeveloped. And all of that. And we'll call it there, guys, and I'll do the same if I make it to the next milestones. So we can do a sort of visual difference. Thanks for coming along for this one. As far as I'm aware, I'd have to do some more reading on this, but from what I've quickly read, is this was developed by one dude in his spare time. And if that's true, holy crap. Like, he has done so freaking well. There's a few niggling issues here, and there's minor things that could probably be helped in terms of ease of use, but it's also sort of the way he set it up. So when you're building a home, if you're preempting building villages, houses, and preempting population, it'll only build one at a time. Then you've got to reselect it and reselect it and reselect it. However, if you create the demand for the populace first and then build your homes, it doesn't. You can just go bang, 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 and build the homes to fill the populace, which it would seem he's designed it that way. So not really a big issue. His information tooltips on unlocking things in the trees could have a list of requirements in terms of, or uses. So what does religion actually do? What does faith do? It does sort of tell you, but it sort of doesn't. It doesn't tell you how they consume faith. Yeah. The score, gain 1 score point from population, food, faith, build efficiently to achieve. So that's how you get a score. You just do really well with all of that. But things like this, like if you mouse over salt, it could have a thing there that says salt is used by, coal is used by, glass is used by. They don't have to, certainly. That's just a personal preference thing. You know, once you've moused over a thing to try and build it, just rack it off, because there's no need. And probably, it's probably my fault. I probably just missed it or glossed over it. A little more in depth on how you, explanation on how, for new users, how you generate things. Because you guys saw it took me a while to get sort of my head around how you generate the various things that you require. But, I mean, holy crap, guys. One dude, if it's true that it's one dude, he's done really well. And this is not a game that will appeal to everybody. But I think it's going to be a good game to just chill out to. If you're the kind of person who wants to slow things right back, and plan and strategize and play with things and tweak and optimize, and you could walk away for an hour and go do something else and come back and it hasn't moved. Nothing's going to happen while you're gone, because it's your actions that trigger time to progress. And honestly, guys, you can hear the ambient sound. You could just leave this playing in your house, and the ambient sound's really good. Yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. It was good. It was very, very good, and I'm going to continue on and see what I can do with the other population tiers. I'm going to have some lunch first. Good. Excellent game. Excellent game. Available. I don't think it's available yet on Steam. I think this is an early demo. I'll have to look into that, but it will be available on Steam. And this is just alpha stage, guys. This guy is still in alpha. Like, you know, when I compare this kind of game with what this guy has done in alpha to other games that I've played recently, like Feudal Baron, which had some massive distribution bugs in it that actually stopped me from completing the demo, and I ended up just wiping it completely and deleting my review videos because I was like, nope, I'm not interested in panning games. I know some guys are like, yeah, this is shit, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Not interested. If it's good, I'll post up a review and say, yep, have a crack. If it's not good, I'll just let it do its thing. Maybe come back to it later and see if it improves. But yeah, like this, in terms of quality and finish, seems to be far ahead of Feudal Baron. Possibly even ahead, maybe about the same as Celestial Empire. I didn't delve too deeply into Celestial Empire, so there's still a lot that I need to look into in terms of that game, and I may revisit it at some point. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for coming along, and we'll hopefully see you when I post up my quick videos for making the next tiers of the challenge. Okay, catch you later. Bye. G'day everybody and welcome back. So as promised, we just hit the silver achievement. Things have been sort of expanding and going on. It's mainly been optimizing to keep, you know, production of goods up with what is required. This town got, I think, upgraded. A lot of the keeps have been upgraded, but not all of them. A lot of the towns have been upgraded. Some have gotten keeps. New places have opened up. There and there and there. We unlocked the smokeries for the fisheries, which meant we started getting bulk food, which was good, but it also uses coal, and as you can see, I'm out of coal. The coal mine produces 4, but I had to, in certain spots, can't remember where exactly I put it. There's, what are they? Charcoal kilneries or something, whatever they're called. Anyway, sorry. So there's other producers of coal out there as well to get to what I needed to continue. I've got my salt mines going. I haven't unlocked the butchery. Is it butchery? Yeah, I haven't unlocked the butchery yet. That is the next thing that I will be unlocking. I'm pretty sure. And I have unlocked the butcher. So I should probably be building some butchers. Yeah. Anyway, I did do some tweaking. So after looking at some farms, what's a good one? Not that one. That one. Yeah. So after looking at some of the plantations and farms and stuff, there's no point having those max fields if you're not going to hit the final input. You're just wasting a block. So if you can lose a block and not lose any of your currently produced inputs, do that. You're freeing up space to do something else with that area. I did it somewhere. Where did I do it? Over here, I think. Is it over here? Yeah, I did it over here with something, which allowed extra space for that flax farm. Flax farms are a luxury, which makes books. There's the bookmaker there, the printing press. This one's been dropped back to, I can have 4 tiles. I've dropped it back to 3 because there's no point in producing that extra flax because it doesn't create the output. You need the correct input to produce the correct output. If you don't have it, don't use the tile. We've put masonry buildings on our stone producers, and this is the thing that he's structured it really, really well in terms of as you want to climb the pop caps, you need resources to do that. There are no more resources to exploit because we've pretty much got the entire map now. So you've got to optimize what you have. And I think that's where you eventually get to with the later stage population challenges. It's going to all be about optimization and maximizing resources and input-output efficiencies and everything to try and get your population up as high as you can. And to do that, you need the resources to allow you to do that. So, yeah, that's sort of where it's at. We'll start snapping out some butchers. I totally forgot that I unlocked the butchers. I haven't used any of them yet. That one there. It's good. I need to build a house. That was totally on the wrong side. I've done that twice now. Put houses on the wrong side of the border. LOL. Okay. And you keep an eye on these guys when you're playing. You keep an eye on these. These will let you know what you've got to start working on. And you want to always keep them in a 1 or a 2 or higher, as high as you can get them, essentially, to increase outputs. Keep putting out butcheries. There's going to be a good place. I had a two cattle farms somewhere. I had them somewhere. Where did I put them? These ones already have a butchery. Is that one not affected? That one's not affected. It lied to me. It said it was going to affect them both. You liar. We need to put that there. Now it's affecting both. Yes, now it's affecting both. So we get 12 and 8. Good. It may end up being, and this is the thing, you will also have to unlock certain advantages to maximize your output of those as well. It's all going to be min-maxing and essentially min-maxing and optimization. That's basically what it's going to be. That's what you're going to need to do. I think, yeah, we have taken all of these. There's no way to... You can't upgrade your ocean areas, okay? So you just dump your fisheries in there. The fisheries produce twice as much in the ocean as they do in the rivers. And I've got smokeries laid out to assist. What I will do though is I am going to change these and put them in a better spot, because as long as you've got the reach, you can I'll get rid of him. No, I can't get rid of him. Can I move that? It's not getting anything there, so I can move this. So I'll move this. I'll move this over to there. Yes, and that will hit that as well. Yeah. And then I've got space for another fishery, so I might as well build a fishery. There we go. Yeah, so I've built my smokeries as close to the edge as I can so that I could get overlaps and really boost food production there. I imagine it's going to be the same sort of deal because I've got a lot of empty land here, but it will eventually be taken up with farms and whatnot. If you can't get maximum fertility farms, well then you drop those suckers right next to each other and put their respective booster next to both of them to maximize output. Same sort of deal with the sawmill. There's one. This sawmill is affecting 4 different lumberjacks, and then I've got 2 more over here that I can put another sawmill in if I need more wood again. Yeah, I think I've got more here too, but these are a bit spread out, so I'm not sure if I put one there I might get both. Yep, if I put one there I'll get both, but I won't get all 3 at all, unfortunately. Still got that one there. Why did I put him there? He gets 3. 1, 2, 3. But if I was to put him there, he gets 4. So yeah, crap. Four. What did I delete from here? I think it was a sheep tail. Yes, sheep farm. So there you go. So we don't build even though we've got the option. Oh, we don't have the option actually. But if we had another 3 put there, and then only another 2, you wouldn't do it because it's a waste of time. And a waste of space. Space is going to become pretty optimum soon, I get the feeling. When we boosted that. My glass maker's chilling there. I may end up needing more glass makers when I continue to upgrade schools. That should probably be a university by now, so we'll bump that. And it is all optimization, guys. We're going to move that. We'll probably move that as well. So we want to dump the uni where we're going to get sort of max, as close as we can to max sort of surroundings, which is probably going to be there instead of there. It is going to be there. So we'll move that. build the uni there. Rebuild a bunch of homes. That's that. We will need the church. Chapel. He can go. I might put him there. And then build a couple of homes in between. And that. See, that it gives us. Essentially, we're going to be utilising his whole area as much as possible to surround him. When I upgrade him again, if I upgrade him again, there's not going to be anything I can do really in terms of zoning, just to make sure I don't lose any into other areas. I don't know whether he will affect homes on the other side. I wonder if there's anywhere I've put one that I could test that theory. Not really. I guess you could say I learnt that lesson. I could upgrade that. Yeah, we'll upgrade to this and we'll see what happens. He does affect on the other side of borders by the looks of that. So, cool. Alright. Okay. Yeah, guys, so that's sort of where we're at. That's silver. That's what I've done so far to get to silver. I'll bring you back again if I get to gold, guys. And then that'll be it for this one. Okay, catch you later. Bye. How you doing, guys? G'day to you all. We got gold. We completed the gold challenge. I didn't unlock everything to get there. I imagine there's probably additional challenges I can do after the fact that will allow me to use everything. But essentially the things that got me over the line were guild halls to make gold from industry. Also, where is it? Taylor, Mason, Settlement Center. Stockpiles also got me over the line, but I have no idea where the stockpile went. I could have sworn I built one there. I mustn't have done it. Stockpiles got me across the line as well. Where are the goddamn stockpiles? Mason. Here we go. Stockpile. Stockpiles, guys, got me across the line in terms of completing the goal. Pretty much everything's a city now. That's town. I had to upgrade some things to the max tier keep. So this one's a max tier keep, which doesn't look... Is that a max tier keep? No, that's not a max tier keep. That's probably one thing he needs to work on. Those two look identical, even though they're a different tier. So he just needs to tweak that a little bit somehow. But yeah, we made it to gold, guys. Still a lot of room left, sort of for production and stuff. So I suppose I managed to optimize pretty good. And as you can see, I'm only one pop over the challenge. And that's the challenge, and that's the conclusion, guys. So I've completed the whole demo. I like it. I like it. It's a good game, and it's one that you can walk away from, do other things, come back, nothing's changed, carry on from where you were. I like it. It's good. It's not the kind of game where you have to stay the whole time to achieve anything. The achievements are done as you make your moves. So, yeah, that's it for the game, guys. Thanks for coming along. I really enjoyed it. I think once this thing comes out of alpha, I think it's going to be pretty good. It's got my upvote. That's what I've got to say. It has my upvote. Cool. Bye, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.